This is an immersion blender, the Mini Pro immersion blender, and it's used to blend or mash different types of dishes without having to transfer your food into an actual blender. So to use it, you plug it into an electrical cord or electrical outlet, this one specifically, and you make sure that there's nothing else in the pot that could, make sure there's no hands or no one's touching it, so for safety reasons. And then you always put the immersion blender in the pot first before you turn it on. And then you can choose your settings using the plus and minus. The minus makes it go slower, and you can turn it to the plus to make it blend faster. And then once you turn it on, you can move in circular motions or back and forth, and just keep moving until your food is blended. And then turn it off and on by pressing this button, and make sure you turn it off before you take it back out of the pot. Now, to clean it, you don't want to get water on the electrical cord because it can cause a safety hazard. So what you can do is you can fill up a bucket or a pot or something like this with soapy water, not too high, and then place your immersion blender inside the soapy water and turn it on very low, like all the way down low, and then press it very gently and lightly so that it cleans, and then rinse it off with water and let it air dry.
This is the Hamilton Beach food processor. It can be used to slice or shred, puree or mix, or pulse and chop, and there's a button for each of those. So just press the button that you want to do. For setup, all you do is you take the big mixing bowl and you line it up with the grooves on the base, and it'll slide right on there. And next you're going to pick a blade. We have two different blades. This one's going to make different shapes. We can shred, it says shred here, slice here. So if you want to make those different shapes, you can do that. Or you can just use the regular blade, and you just slide that right on to the little spout in the center. And then we're going to put the lid on. And the lid clips on. You want to make sure that the spout is lined up, and then we'll just snap that on. And then we're going to put the food pusher in, so that also lines up right in, and then you'll put your food in there and just push it right down. We're going to plug it in to the outlet on the prep table. When you're done making your meal, to take it apart, you're just going to take everything out in the same order that you put it back in, and you can wash and air dry the bowl and all the utensils with soapy water, but not this one. This doesn't need to be dried because it's electric, and we don't want any safety hazards with that. And just be careful, maybe wear protective gloves when washing the blades so you don't cut yourself.
This is the Robocoo R2 Ultra. It's a high-powered food processor, and there's many parts here because the Robocoo has many different functions. But we're going to use the exit chute function. So you start, this is the exit chute. You start by placing it on the base of the food processor, and you really have to line it up and make sure that it locks into place and that it's sturdy. And then you want to place some sort of bowl that's going to catch your food at the bottom of the, see, this isn't even on right, at the bottom of the exit chute. Okay, so then you have a protective covering that you put on first. And then on top of that, you put your blade. So this is like a dicing blade, but there's different blades that serve different functions. So you put that on, and then next you put on the top. And the top is gonna protect food from splattering everywhere. So you have to line it up and then twist it into place till it locks. And then you put your food inside here, just as you would. And then you use these chutes to push them down, push the food down. And then you can, there's an on and off button here, which will just go at full speed, or you can do the pulse button, so it'll only blend when you are holding down the pulse button. And you're gonna wanna plug it into just an electrical outlet right on the prep table, just like that. So when you're done and you have your desired food in the bowl, you want to turn off the food processor and unplug it and take it apart. So take out all the pieces separately, and these all need to be hand washed using hot soapy water. And so you also want to remove the blade, and be careful when you wash this because it's very sharp, so you might want to wear protective gloves or something. And then remove the protector. Finally, remove the exit chute. And then for this, you just want to wipe it down and make sure that there's no food residue on it, but since it is electrical, you don't want to wash it with soapy water, and just make sure that it's dry before you put it away.